And we'll move on to the next coach, the head coach of the Liberty Flames, Turner Gill. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
Flames back on the winning track with a 73-7 win over Kentucky Wesleyan over the weekend, heading down to Old Dominion on Saturday night. If you can open up and give us the summary of the Kentucky Wesleyan game, things that you were able to do from personnel-wise. I know we had several players that we normally don't see who made the game. And then we'll talk a little bit about Old Dominion, and then we'll take questions after that.
Well, I thought our players came out and played well early, and we were glad to see that. And it was a good opportunity for us also to have some players that need to get some experience in the ball game, and we're able to do that. And it was good to see them being able to come in and perform well also. So we're really glad to get back on the winning track, and plus our home fans were outstanding as usual. Going into our next game here with Old Dominion, it's going to be a terrific challenge for us. Obviously, I think they have definitely one of the best players probably in the country from the FCS level as their quarterback, Heineke. He does a great job of getting the ball to his receivers and being able to do things in a great way. And obviously, they score a lot of points as they've done over the past few years. And I know that Coach Wilder started that program, has really done a tremendous job there. I think it's 4 or 5 years he's done there, and this program is really doing outstanding. So got to go there, and we were excited to go play them and have a great opportunity to play a team of this caliber. Will be good for us, and to see where we're at this point in time. So we got our hands full, but we're excited to go there and play there at Old Dominion.
Thank you, Coach. At this time, we'll take questions for Liberty head coach Turner Gill. To ask a question, please press *1 on your phone at any time, or click the Q&A link near the top of your browser and click raise hand if you join us via the web. Questions for Liberty head coach Turner Gill. And Coach, while we're waiting for a question or two to come in, talk about some of those players who did get some more extensive playing time than normal. I see here Javon Chastate, Jaquan and Colt Glover, players like that you normally don't get to see, things that they were able to work on, and how that helps your depth.
Or our backup quarterback there, Javin Shashadi. He is a guy who we want to see, be able to get him into a game to see how he responds. He is our backup quarterback. He did a good job of coming in and being very efficient and being accurate in his passes, and it was good to see that and to lead our team down there in the second half and play fairly well in there. So he did a really, really good job of doing those things. And then we had probably a couple other guys there, a little bit on the you could say Glover receiver, but also on the defensive side there. We got a chance to see a few more guys as far as Gary Sampson. He got an interception and made a good play and ran it back for a touchdown. And so it was good to see some guys who had played some, but they got a little bit more extensive time to get them prepared to play now and in the future, as in really this year. So we do have injuries and those kind of things. Those guys will be better prepared to play well for us.
Also, if you can talk about playing Old Dominion as an in-state rival, we don't get those chances very often, and what that would mean basically for the Commonwealth, and obviously getting a victory. Plenty of reasons for the victory, but especially with being an in-state rival.
Well, it's interesting. We had never played Old Dominion before, so it'll be our first time playing, and so it's just great for us here in the central part of Virginia and going to the eastern part of Virginia, and we do recruit all throughout the state of Virginia, so it's great to get some exposure there, and obviously they're in that transition phase of going to the FBS level, so there's a good opportunity to play a good football team and getting exposure and playing good competition, and all those things helps us in a lot of ways, so we're just grateful for the opportunity, and should be a very, very exciting game for all fans.
My last question for you is you had a special guest help you out at your walkthrough this past Friday. 10-year-old young man, fourth grader from Powhatan, Virginia. Tell us a little about the story about him and how that kind of all evolved with his involvement with the squad on over the weekend.
Well, through American Football Coaches Association, talk about a coach took cure, MD, muscular dystrophy, and so we had our people to look out through the state of Virginia to see if there was someone, a young man that's involved in this unfortunately fatal disease. Basically, it's a disease where some chromosomes that they don't have, and so therefore they lose their muscles in their body. body, and so they usually don't live no longer than up to in the mid-20s or somewhere in that area. And so they obviously doing some research trying to find a cure, and so we just wanted to at least make a opportunity for him to have some people know that they care about him, and adding some more people to the prayer list. And so it was great for him to come, and his family, mom and his dad and his brother, and they really enjoyed it. And so it was great to see a smile on his face. And like I said, he's now going to be part of our family, and we're going to continue to pray for them and to help them through the next things that are happening in their lives. His name was Wesley Gross Close. His name.
The MDA with a patch on your coaching attire over the weekend, so I believe that's also a national involvement from a lot of football coaches too. So wonderful for you taking part in that and involving this young man into your program. Coach, I'm not seeing any more questions for you, so we'll go ahead and let you go. But thanks for joining us. Good luck Saturday at Old Dominion.
All righty, thank you again. Congratulations to all the Big South teams there that got a win this past week, and hope everybody continues to stay healthy.
All right, thanks, Coach. You too.